So a really good example, I've got a part right here. This part right here, if you were gonna machine it from billet, you're gonna have to waste all this material that comes through the center. Where if you were to cast it, you can either cast it with a sand core to get the internal feature, or you can do a steel core and then machine away the draft. But there's machining that's going to be required with that, but it's going to be a lot less material waste. So that would be one good example of why you would want to choose a casting for this.
Well, I was just going to speak on the material waste. So the green initiative is to have a material that is infinitely able to be recycled, not only at its end of its life, but at the beginning of its life. So if we're not machining out of billet, we are casting these items, there is very little waste. Obviously, if we had a reject part, we melt that immediately. From the machining side of things, when we're creating waste, it's hard to recycle with the coolant contamination, etc., etc. So definitely thinking about what's a really good way to help the environment, right, through the casting, and especially as Rachel mentioned with the higher run quantities that we've been seeing, and if we remove the prototyping aspect of it, or the low run quantity. If you have 10 parts and you're making 10 parts and you're using a machine billet, that makes sense. But at anything over a high run quantity, tooling up a permanent mold for your particular part is the way to go.